I usually do not respond to any type of disagreements, drama that may be going on, especially in YouTube. But Philly Diva has come across a predicament based on her channel and her viewers. As many of you know, Philly Diva has natural hair and has been natural for 3 years. However, she also chooses to wear wigs. So she posed the question, and I quote, "Why does it seem like I'm the only YouTuber that gets a side eye for being natural, rocking wigs and weaves too?" Some people responded. I'm trying to be respectful, but at the same time, I want to call it like it is, so as not to say something that is not true. I'm just going to read, because I don't want nobody saying, "You said I said this," and I ain't say that. Put my spectacles on because I'm blind. One person said that she felt that Philly Diva was changing, or she has changed in the regards of she used to be a natural hair channel. Now she doesn't do anything with her natural hair. She just wears wigs and weaves all the time. And that's setting a bad example to her daughter, who she's trying to grow up being chemical free. Let me just say one thing that Philly Diva has said herself. She never proclaimed to be a natural hair channel, which I agree, because I have been watching Philly Diva's videos for a long time and she hasn't changed anything. She said that she felt Philly Diva was chemical free but not natural. Can you tell me what the difference between chemical free and natural is?
No.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah.
Somebody else thought they would explain what the difference is. I think chemical free means you are not chemically treating your hair and it is in its natural state. When you add a wig or a weave to many naturals, it is the equivalent to adding a chemical or something artificial. Since when is this equivalent to a chemical? Does this change the texture of your hair? They see it as natural hair under an artificial covering, which to them is not natural. It's about living with the chemical-free state, not just being in the chemical-free state. So living and being are two different things, basically. The use of wigs and weaves deviate from that. It seems as if you spend a lot of time on your wigs and weaves. Does that make her not natural anymore? She puts on the wig, she's still natural. She takes off the wig, she's still natural. If you say you're natural, you gotta show natural hair. Why? You got a nipple ring, does that mean you have to show your nipple ring everywhere you go? Got a tattoo on your lower back, that mean you got to wear shirts hiked up your back all the time? I'm sure there are days that you wear hats and scarves. You don't go out every single day with your natural hair out. Everybody has bad hair days. You're gonna cover it up with the scarf or hat sooner or later. Naturals wear head scarves all the time as a protective style. What's the difference between covering your head with a head scarf and covering your head with a wig? Are you not still natural under that hat? So she also feels that if Philly Diva were to count how many natural hair videos she has versus how many wig or weave videos she has, it may come across as if she doesn't want to have natural hair. If she didn't want to have natural hair, she wouldn't have natural hair. Am I missing something? Am I stupid? Am I slow? My GPA was a 3.92 when I graduated. I don't understand. I'm just gonna go out there and say it. Why is it that black people always find something to divide amongst ourselves? First, it was the division between natural hair and relaxed hair. Now, it's natural hair versus chemical free. People within the natural hair community continue to find things to divide ourselves with. And then not only is it division, but it's division between each division. I'm not gonna apologize for being upset, because I spent the past 6 years trying to research and understand the mentality of my people, why we act the way we act, why we say the things we say, why we think the way we think. A lot of people do go natural as a trend, just see what's going on with it, jump on the bandwagon. And some people actually made a conscious decision to go natural as a life change. There's a such thing as taking it too far. Some people believe that it's only hair. Some people believe it's a life choice. Once you go natural, then you have to take on a whole other persona, I guess. It's an entire life movement, and everything must be based on natural. I took the information that I researched about mentalities of black people, and I fused it with the research that I did of the mentalities of natural hair people, and I put them together and I made a Nappy Mentality. I'm not advertising the website just to get views. I am simply trying to help people better understand themselves and the people around them based on their hair choices. As we can see by this whole thing that Philly Diva and other naturals are going through right now, there's a lot of division amongst natural haired women, which is completely ironic. That's the whole reason that I created a Nappy Mentality, so that if you do decide to go natural, there are some things that you should know about yourself, your mentality, the way you think, the way you portray yourself, and the people around you who may or may not have also made the decision to go natural, so that we can be a peaceful community and work together to be a healthy entity. When you go to the website, there's going to be different scenarios based on your hair state. Maybe you are familiar with the scenario, maybe you're not, but it's best if you put yourself into that hair state or that scenario and really internalize the things that are listed on the site, so that you can kind of better understand your mentality based on your hair choices, and it will bring us closer together. Now, I'm not saying that a Nappy Mentality is going to change the world. In fact, I know it won't, because there are too many different personality types out there. I just simply want to do my part to try to help build a stronger natural hair community. Like I say on the site, everything you do in life is psychological, whether you know it or not. Some things are in your subconscious where you don't even think about them at all. Some things are in the forefront. Some things you are conscious about. Our hair choices are psychological. Therefore, the way we think about our hair, the way we think about somebody else's hair, is based on our mentality and the way we internalize things from our society, our community, our surroundings. It's all about stimulus and response. You get stimulated by something, you respond to it. If you learn more about those stimuli and how they affect you, then you will better understand your response and maybe be able to change that response. If you are a person that thinks that there's a difference between natural hair and chemical-free hair, hopefully, if you go to the site and read about the psychology or the mentality of natural hair, you will be able to better understand why somebody would choose to wear a wig, and then that will hopefully change your outlook on natural hair. And then if you apply what you learned about your mentality of your hair to your life, hopefully that will change your outlook on life. Again, I'm not saying that it's going to change the world. It's definitely not going to happen overnight. My wish is that people just better understand themselves. You can't understand somebody else if you don't understand yourself first. So check out a Nappy Mentality. Learn some things about yourself. Learn some things about some people around you. And try to build a stronger community instead of a whole bunch of different communities that just bash each other and tear each other down. All right?